So, good morning. Welcome to TravellingMatt. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you have, good to see you again and welcome back. So, I'm going around London today. First, I'm going to start at Shoreditch. Then, guess what? I'm going to take the bus. I'm going to jump in the bus and go up to central London. My other half is going off to uni today. And so I've got the day and a free run in London to do my thing. And I'm going to do some recording. And I'm going to see what I can see, because I haven't really planned anything. I just thought, you know what, it's a beautiful day today, and it's 18 at the moment, so it's about 8:30. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a sinus infection, then a chest infections, but I'm on the mend. My phone, my camera just keeled over. Anyway, so yes, so I'm gonna go and do some filming. It says it's going to be roughly about 30 highest, and that's roughly about 2 o'clock. So all good. You're gonna have to suffer me in my vest today, I'm afraid. So let's get going. Okay. So I'm going to show you where Hoxton Market used to be, and that's just literally around the corner from Shoreditch. So Hoxton Market, there's a video, a vintage TravellingMatt, I'll leave links below, of when I went to Hoxton. But this is, and I've showed, this is where the market used to be back in the day. I think it must have been back in the 60s or even later than that, but it's just here, I'll show you. Oh, and also this is where they shot Goodnight Sweetheart. Some of the locations is here as well. In the UK we have men's toilets outside if you want to pee. So this used to be Hoxton Market. So obviously these trees weren't here. What's this? There's a figure, juggling figure. Let's have a look. I want to show you the buildings to the right in a minute. We'll see what this says. Juggling figure. Excuse me. Commissioned for traditions of the theatre, music hall Hoxton and Shoreditch, Hoxton 1994. And that's that. So, see that building? That used to be a part of that. I'll show you. I'll show you this time about the market. So that used to be where the market used to, well, that's part of the market. This used to be a theatre hall as well. It's our meat liqueur. It's our missionary, by the way. I'll put some information up about it, but you can see from 1913, Reggae Union and Shaftesbury Society, patrons of the Kings and Queen, director Sir John Curt. The stone was laid in the glory of God and good of the children by T.S. Downing Wallace, 18th of October 1913. So it's just after the First World War. And up here, excuse me, it says Louis Daddy Burt, honorary. Yeah, anyway, up there, I'll put the plaque up. And what we're gonna do, this is market. See that building over there? Just my finger pointing. That's where, in a new version of Goodnight Sweetheart, they filmed his shop. This is also a veterinary St Leonard Shoreditch electric station. So this is electricity power station, and this says 1896. You see that big building there? That looks like, you know what? That's like it's the comments. That's just been built, and now apparently a lot of I think Russians and Japanese live there now. So I'm going to take you around the corner now too. Oh, and here, this is all the, what you call it, the electrical company, by the way. This is all one. you want to come and do karaoke? You can hire. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
She fucked the life out of me. You see these little like arches here. This used to be a cellar. So we went around the corner to Hoxton Square. This way I used to go to school, by the way. So, this is Hoxton Hoxton Square. And back in the 80s, I remember, I'll show you my school in a minute. Back in the 80s, a tree got hit by lightning and basically blocked the road on the other side, which I'll show you in a minute. I want to show you this building in a minute, there's people over there, but that's kind of famous. But this is a square. You see that building there? That used to be St. Monica's, and 90% true, just a myth or story, I'm not sure it's true. My older brothers and my older sister, we used to go there, and apparently someone fell from, because the kids used to play on the top roof up there, and conveniently, not convenient, not in a bad way, don't mean in a bad way, they fell and landed on the railings. That's St. Monica's Church. That's used, and there's a priory, or the vestry, what do you call where the priest lives? That used to be the hall, but now that's changed, a lot different than how it was. This is where we had my mum's and dad's, what do you call it, funeral. And that used to be the hall when we had the hall. That building over there, which I'm going to show you in a minute, is where I used to go to school. This isn't 12th duty, by the way, just showing you stuff. You used to cut through here. I can't remember what this used to be, I think it's a factory. There's a sign up here. So, look, it's got boys, don't know if you can see that, boys, girls, infants. The church is shut. It's a shame though, look. Such a nice church as well. Always packed. And a regular occurrence, the L50. This is St. Monica by Granny Whitman. I get run over. This is St. Monica's, my old school. And when I told you about the lightning and stuff, it was this road. It kind of literally fell across here. And I remember looking at that window. So the top window used to be my classroom, and that one used to be, and I was my other supply teacher. And yeah, so I do Tai Chi, interesting, and meditation. Anyway, sorry, I digress. I want to see if there's evidence of it, because there should be kind of like a stump of a tree, right? But these railings was gone. I know it was like in the 80s, but probably not. I'm not sure what that used to be, but it's got like a light on the side. Oh, it's a Victory. The Victory, St. Hoxton Square. Don't know what for Victory for. So this building was owned by James Patterson in 1755 to 1824, physician and genealogist. Can't remember what he discovered, but he's really famous. I shall check and show you. Now called Odyssey, and this is where we came down from. We're going to go this way, straight through to Shoreditch High Street. Building on the right, left, right, left, I believe was the, not town hall. I can't remember, I'll have to look it up, but it's on Old Street. I'm gonna cross over because I want to show you that side of it. Should know what's going on, didn't know what the hell it was. It's actually Magistrates Court, but I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, you can see the sign up above. So there's the Magistrates Court with the old flag flying. I think it's now a hotel.
The Old Street Magistrates Court was built and completed in 1905 and officially opened in 1906. The Baroque-style building served as a police court and station until it closed in 1996. It has since been converted into a luxury hotel, the Courthouse Hotel Shoreditch. The Cray Twins. In 1965, East London's most infamous gangster brothers, Ronnie and Reggie Cray, stood trial at Old Street Magistrates Court. They were charged with demanding money through menaces. The building's holding cells frequently housed them during their local run-ins with the law. Shoreditch Town Hall in London was originally built in 1866. It was designed by architect Caesar Augustus Long. Later, between 1898 and 1902, the building was expanded by architect William Hunt. A major fire caused damage in 1904, and the Grand Assembly Hall was rebuilt and reopened by 1907.
And that's where we came from that direction. So, you see this bridge here? That wasn't working when I was growing up. Only recently, I think it was since the late 2000s, I think it's just after COVID, they run the Elizabeth line, I think, if I remember correctly. No, it's called Shoreditch. Yeah, Shoreditch. So anyone who gets the train to Shoreditch, yeah, that it wasn't running for before. There's a building, that church just there, that's what we're going into. I've got a story to tell you about that place, but I'll explain when I get there. So, this is called St. Leonard's, this church. And there's it's famous for a reason. Oh, and it's shut. Typical. I was just about to go in there as well. Anyway, this is famous for a reason. And, I don't know, there's people in there. So anyway, this is famous for a reason. And I don't know if you know the nursery rhyme. Do you know the nursery rhyme? Oranges and lemons, head of bells of St. Clement's. That's the bells they're talking about. When, back in the day, I think it was a plague, used to head a bell to say that there's another funeral or for blessings. I think this is where it was quite well known for. So, and again, I don't live too far from it, so kind of grew up with that kind of nursery rhyme being kind of like ingrained into us. But I'm gonna see if we can get in here somehow. This is the side view of the church. So I'll play some music. Anyway, I'm not getting here. That's a really good vegan shop, restaurant, by the way. Beans love greens. So I'm gonna head up, get my bus, go to London, and I just missed it. Anyway, so should bring you back when I'm on the bus. Ciao, Matteo.